Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do integers exercise 1b. Here with question 3. Find the quotient in each of the following divisions. Quotient is the answer that you get when you divide two numbers. So here question 1, let's divide 299 by 23. So 299 divided by 23. So 29, let's take 29. So 23 ones are 23 minus 9 minus 3 is 6. 2 minus 2 is 0. We bring down 9. We have 69. Now let's multiply 23 into 3 and see whether we get 69. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. Yes, we've got 69. So 23 into 3 is 69 minus we've got 0. So we've got our quotient here. So here, what did we do? We divided 299 by 23 and our quotient is 13. So this is our final answer. Question 2. So here we have 299 divided by minus 23. So let's write it down. 299 divided by minus 23. Now 299 doesn't have a sign, so we'll give it a positive sign. So here signs are different. One is plus, one is minus. So our answer is negative. Now we have to divide 299 by 23 and that division has already been done here and we've got a quotient as 13. So let's write down the quotient there. So now our final answer here is minus 13. Question 3. Minus 384 divided by 16. So let's write that down. Minus 384 divided by 16. Now 16 doesn't have a sign, so let's give it a plus sign. So now one sign is minus, one sign is plus, signs are different. So our answer will be negative. Now let's divide 384 by 16. 16 twos are 32. Subtract. 8 minus 2 is 6, 0 and then 4. We have 64. 16 fours. When you multiply 16 into 4, you will get 64. 16 fours are 64. So what is our quotient here? Our quotient is 24 and our final answer is minus 24. This is our final answer. Question 4. So here we have minus 572 divided by minus 22. So let's write it down. Minus 572 divided by minus 22. Here as we can see the signs are the same. So when signs are the same, the answer will be positive because these signs will get cancelled. Minus and minus give us plus. So this gets cancelled. Now we have to divide 572 by 22. So let's do that. 22 twos are 44. So let's write that down. 22 twos are 44. Now let's minus. 7 minus 4 is 3. 5 minus 4 is 1. We bring down 2. Now 22 into what will give us 132. Let's try 22 into 6 and see what we get. 6 twos are 12. Carry 1. 6 twos are 12 plus 1, 30. That's 132. So we've got that number. So 22 into 6 is 132. So when you minus, your remainder is 0. So we've got our quotient. Our quotient is 26. So this is our final answer. Plus 26 is the final answer. Question 5. Here the question is 408 divided by minus 17. So 408 divided by minus 17. 400 does not have a sign, so let's give it the plus sign. So one sign is plus, one is minus. That means our answer will be negative. So this is negative minus sign. Now let's divide 408 by 17. Now 17 into 2, let's try. We need to get a number close to 40. 2 sevens are 14, carry 1, 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3, 34. So we can use that. 17 into 2 is 34. Now let's subtract. So this is 3 now, 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. And then this is 0 and 8. Now we have 78. So let's try 68. Let's try 17 into 4. Let's try 17 into 4 to get 68. 7 fours are 28, carry 2. 4 ones are 4, plus 2 is 68. So 17 into 4 is 68 minus 0. So this is 24. So that's minus 24. So our final answer for question 5 is minus 24. Now question 4. First one, 204 by 17. So let's divide again. 204 divided by 17. Let's do our division here, 204. And the divisor is 17. Now 20, let's take the number 20. So 17 ones are 17 minus, borrow and subtract. So 10 minus 7 is 3. This is 0 here. You bring down the next number, it's 34. Now 17 into 2 is 34. 17 into 2 is 34. So now we have our quotient. Our quotient is 12. So this is our final answer, 12, which is a positive number. Next question, 152 divided by minus 19. So 152 divided by minus 19. So here we don't have a sign for 152, that is a plus sign. When signs are different, your answer will be negative. So now we have to divide 152 by 19. So let's do that division. Now we need to get a number close to 152 itself. So let's try 19 into, now let's try 8. 8 nines are 72, carry 7. 8 ones are 8 plus 7 is 15. So we have got 152. So we've got 19 into 8 itself is 152. So we can write that here. 19 into 8 is 152. And we can minus this. So when you subtract, you get 0. So we've got 8 as our answer. So let's write it here. So the final answer for this question is minus 8. Question 3, 0 divided by 35. So 0 divided by 35. 0 divided by any number will give us 0 itself. Next one, 0 divided by minus 82. Again, 0 by minus 82. Remember, 0 divided by any number will give us 0. Question 5. 5,490 divided by 10. So let's write that. Divided by 10. So here we can cancel. Okay, during division we can cancel here. I can cancel the 0 here. So what is left is 549. And this is my final answer. Question 6. So here we have a larger number. We have put the comma so you can read your number. 7,62,800 divided by 100. So let's write that down. 7,62,800 divided by 100. Now we can cancel the zeros. There are 2 zeros down and 2 zeros on top. So we've cancelled all the zeros. So what we have left is 7,628. Now this is our final answer. 7,628. Question 5. State true or false. Question 1. 0 divided by 32 is 0. That is true because 0 divided by any number will give us 0. So let's write down the answer as true. That statement is true. Next one, 0 divided by minus 9 is 0. Now this is also true because 0 divided by any number, whether it's plus or minus, will always be 0. So that statement is also true. Now next one, minus 37 divided by 0 is 0. Now this is false because you cannot divide any number by 0. You cannot divide any number whether it's positive or negative by 0. So the answer cannot be 0. The answer is usually not defined. We say it's not defined because we cannot divide any number by 0. So this statement is false. The last statement, here also we have 0 divided by 0 is 0. So like I said, you cannot divide any number by 0. The answer will not be 0. Instead, the answer will be not defined. So this statement is false. Question 6, evaluate. First one under this, 42 divided by 7 plus 4. Now here we have two operations. We have division and addition. Now which one should we do first? According to BODMAS, we need to follow BODMAS when we have more than one operation. So here there are two. So BODMAS tells us brackets has to be done first, then off, then BODMAS D, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So according to this, division comes before addition. So let's work out division first. So here we're going to do 42 divided by 7. 42 divided by 7. Tables of 7 till you get 42. 7 sixes are 42. So that was a simple one. 6. Then we continue with the remaining plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. So the answer here is 10. So this first sum here, the answer is 10. Question 2. Here also we have two operations. We have addition and division. So according to BODMAS, division comes before addition. So we should do division first. So let's do that. Let's do 18 divided by 3. So the rest of it remains the same. 12 plus, now how much is 18 divided by 3? 3 sixes are 18. So 12 plus 6 is what you need to do, 18. So here this is our final answer, 18. Question 3, 19 minus 20 divided by 4. So here we have subtraction and division, and according to BODMAS we need to do division first. So let's do division, that is 20 divided by 4. So 19 will remain as it is, 19 minus, now 20 divided by 4. 4 5s are 20. So 19 minus 5, which is 14. So our answer to this question is 14. Question 4. Now here we have 16 minus 5 into 3 plus 4. So what are the operations we have? Subtraction, multiplication and addition. Now according to BODMAS, now let me write only from D, BODMAS D, M, A, S. So here we have division first, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So according to this, now here we have subtraction. So let's mark it here, subtraction. Then we have multiplication and then we have addition. So according to BODMAS, we have to do multiplication first. That means we need to multiply 5 into 3. So let's do that. So this is 16 minus 5 3s are 15 plus 4. So now we have addition and subtraction. When you have addition and subtraction, do the addition first. Now 16 has a plus sign. 16 plus 4. I have taken the numbers which have the same sign. So 16 and 4 have the plus sign. So I'm adding 16 plus 4. 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 minus 15. So 20 minus 15 is 5. So the answer here is 5. Now this is one way of doing it. Let me show you another way of doing the same thing. That is from this step onwards. So we have 16 minus 15 plus 4. So this is the same as this. So we have subtraction and we have addition. And let's give 16 the plus sign. Now here addition, we can do this also. This is also minus 15 plus 4. But we need to be careful with the signs. So if I take that, it's minus 15 plus 4. As you can see, the signs are different. One is minus, one is plus. So when signs are different for addition, you put the sign of the bigger number, minus, and subtract the other two numbers. So 15 minus 4 is 11. So here, what do we have? We have 16 minus 11. 16 minus 11 is 5. So we've got the same answer as the previous one. So the answer here is 5. So you can use one of these methods to find your answer. Question 5. So here we have 6 minus 8 minus 6 divided by 2. So let's open this first. Let's open what's within brackets first. So let's begin. 6 minus 8. Now here you need to be very careful. Before minus 6, before the bracket, look at the sign there. The sign before the bracket is minus. If the sign before the bracket is minus, we'll have to remove the minus sign and change the sign of the integer in the brackets. So minus 6 will now become plus 6 and we have removed the other sign. Now divided by 2. So now let's do division. Division is 6 divided by 2. So the rest of it remains the same. So let's write 6 minus 8 plus 6 divided by 2. 2 3s are 6. So here again we've got addition and subtraction. So let's take the numbers that have the plus sign and add. So I can add 6 plus 3, which is 9. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. So this is our final answer, 1. We can also do it this way. So let me write that 6 minus 8 plus 3. Now we can also take this for the addition, minus 8 plus 3. So that will be minus 8 plus 3. So integers addition you've learned. When signs are different, put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. So 8 minus 3 is 5. So we get minus 5. So this will be 6 minus 5, which is equal to 1. So you can do it either like this, that I've done it here on the left side, or you can do it this way. Here you need to be careful about the signs. Question 5. So here we have 13 minus 12 divided by 4 into 2. So we have subtraction, division and multiplication. So we'll just look at BODMAS and decide which one has to be done first. So here what are the things that we have? We have subtraction, then we have division and we have multiplication. So according to BODMAS, division has to be done first. That means we need to do this part first. 12 divided by 4. So let's write everything else as it is. So this will be 13 minus 12 divided by 4. 4 threes are 12 and then you continue into 2. So now we finished with division. Let's go back to this BODMAS and we see what we should do next. We should do multiplication. So we have 3 into 2 here, multiplication. Let's multiply that. So this becomes 13 minus 3 2s are 6. Now subtract 13 and 6. So 13 minus 6. 13 minus 6 is 7. So our answer here is 7. Question 7. 16 plus 8 divided by 4 minus 2 into 3. Now there are many operations here. Addition, division, subtraction and multiplication. Since we don't have brackets and of, let me just take the last part of BODMAS. So that is D, M, A, S. This is the last part of BODMAS. B and O I have not written since we don't have brackets and of. Now according to this, division has to be done first. We have all 4 operations here. Division has to be done first. So let's finish off division here. So let's do off the division part. That is 8 divided by 4. Everything else will remain the same as it is. So we start by writing 16 plus 8 divided by 4. 4 2s are 8. So write 2, then minus 2 and into 3 we write it as it is. Now here what are the operations we have? We have addition, subtraction and multiplication. Now in these 3, which one has to be done first? Let's go back to this part of BODMAS. So division is over. Next we have to do multiplication. So we are going to finish multiplication, that is 2 into 3. So let's do that. So 16 plus 2 minus 2 3s are 6. So we have multiplied these two and we got 2 3s are 6. Now we have addition and subtraction. So let's do the addition first. That is 16 plus 2. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 minus 6. So 18 minus 6. 8 minus 6 is 2 and then 1 we have 12. So our answer to this final question, is 12. Question 8. Now let's look at the operations that we have here. We have division, addition, subtraction and multiplication. So let's take the last part of BODMAS, that is D, M, A and S. According to this, we need to do division first. So let's look out for the division part here, that is 16 divided by 8. So let's begin. 16 divided by 8. 8 2's are 16. So we write 2, then plus 4, minus 2 into 3. So all this will remain the same. Now what are the operations we have? Addition, subtraction and multiplication. So according to BODMAS, we have to do multiplication next, which is 2 into 3 here. So let's continue and write everything else as it is. 2 plus 4 minus 2 3's are 6. Now we have only addition and subtraction, and addition has to be done first. So let's do that addition. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 minus 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So this is our answer. Question 9. Operations again. Subtraction, addition, division and multiplication. So BODMAS, D-M-A-S, division has to be done first. So we're going to do the division. That is 4 divided by 2. So let's do everything else as it is. 16 minus 8 plus 2, 4, 2's are 4. So 2 into 2. So we write that 2 here into 3. Then we have the other 3 operations. According to that, we should do multiplication first. So let's do multiplication, that is 2 into 3. 16 minus 8 plus 2 3's are 6. Now we have to do addition first. So what you can do is, there are 2 ways like I said. Whenever you have addition and subtraction, you can do it in 2 ways. You can add up these 2 numbers. Okay, so that will be 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 minus 8. Now let's do that. 22 minus 8. So this becomes 1, 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. And then I bring down 1. So 22 minus 8 is 14. So 14 is our answer. Now let me do the other way also. So here we have 16, this step. I'm doing the same step here. 16 minus 8 plus 6. Now we can do addition this way. Minus 8 plus 6. So how much is minus 8 plus 6? Signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 8 minus 6 is 2. So here what do we get? We get 16 minus 2. 16 minus 2 is 14. So both ways you will get the same answer. Question 10, we have minus 4 plus minus 12 divided by minus 6. So the 2 operations are addition and division. And according to BODMAS, we need to do division first. So let's do that. We're going to divide minus 12 by minus 6. So let's do that. Minus 12 divided by minus 6. So in division, when the signs are the same, your answer is positive. So though there are 2 minus signs, our answer is positive. The 2 minus signs, you can cancel it off. So now we have only the plus sign. Now divide 12 by 6. 6 2's are 12. So here we have plus 2. So we can write that here. So minus 4 will remain as it is. So minus 4 plus, here it is 2 plus 2 or simply 2. So this is simply minus 4 plus 2. And here, as you can see, signs are different. Minus 4 plus 2, isn't it? Now this is not division, this is addition. So when signs are different, follow the rule which says put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. So the answer here is minus 2. Question 11. Here we have minus 18 plus 6 divided by 3 plus 5. So first we can open this. Since we have a minus sign, the bracket has been put there. So we'll just open it. It becomes minus 18 itself. It remains as it is. Plus 6 divided by 3 plus 5. Now we have the different operations, addition, division, again addition. So we have to do division first. So that is 6 divided by 3. So let's write everything else as it is. Minus 18 plus 6 divided by 3. 3 2's are 6. So we write the 2 here. Plus 5. Now let's do addition. That is plus 2 plus 5. So that is minus 18. When signs are the same, put the same sign and add. So 2 plus 5 is 7. Now we have minus 18 plus 7. when signs are different. One sign is minus, one is plus. When signs are different, put the sign of the bigger number and subtract 18 minus 7. So 18 minus 7, 8 minus 7 is 1 and 1 we have 11. So minus 11. So this is our final answer, minus 11. Question 12, minus 20 into minus 1 plus 14 divided by 7. So we have multiplication, addition and division. So according to BODMAS, the last part of it, DMAS, according to this, division has to be done first. So we have division here. After that, we should do multiplication and then addition. So let's start this. So this is minus 20 into minus 1. And then we have plus, now 14 divided by 7. 7 2s are 14, so we get 2. Now next we have to do multiplication. We have, as you can see, multiplication and addition. We have to do multiplication first. And we have to multiply minus 20 into minus 1. Now let's do that here. Minus 20 into minus 1. Now signs are both minus. So minus into minus is plus. 20 into 1 is 20. So here we've got plus 20. So let's write that here, plus 20 or simply 20. 20 and what is left? Plus 2. 20 plus 2 is 22. So this is our answer. Question 7. The product of two integers is minus 90. If one of them is 6, find the other integer. Product of two integers. That means when you multiply two integers, the answer is minus 90. So you need two integers. In that one of them is given, we have to find the other integer. So let's write that. Now 6 is one of the integers. When you multiply 6 with another integer, we get minus 90. This is what the question tells us. Now, the other integer, we don't know what it is. We need to find out. So let's call it x. So 6 into x is equal to minus 90. Now, this is in the form of an equation, a linear equation that you studied last year, telling us that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So here now we need to find the value of x. So to find the value of x, we have to leave only x here and remove 6 from here. So let's do that. So here I will write x as it is. On the right hand side I have minus 90, no change there also. Now what about 6? I need to remove 6 from here. So to remove 6 from here, I am going to take it from the left hand side to the right hand side. And when I do that, I have to see what operation I have. That is a multiplication. So when I take it to the right hand side, it will become division. It will come below 90. So this is minus 90 divided by 6. Now we have to divide these two. So when you divide, first you have to look at the signs. 90 has a minus sign, 6 does not have a sign, so let's give it a plus sign. So the signs are different now, isn't it? Minus 90 divided by plus 6. When signs are different, your answer is negative, that is minus. So we've got the sign, now let's get the number. So divide 90 by 6. 6 ones are 6 minus 3, 0, 30. 6 5s are 30. So we've got 15. So minus 15. That means the other integer, we've been asked to find the other integer and we have found the other integer to be minus 15. Question 8. The product of two integers is 210. That means when you multiply two integers, your answer will be 210. And if one of them is minus 15, find the other. So we're going to multiply two integers. In that one is minus 15, we have to find the other, just like question 7. So let's write that down. Minus 15 into x. So we'll call the other integer x. When you multiply, the product is 210. So we need to find x. Let's leave it alone on the left hand side. On the right, we have 210. Now we need to remove minus 15 from here. So we are going to take it to the right hand side. This is called transposing. Now when I take it, let me look at the operation. It is multiplication. That means when I take it to the right hand side, it's going to become division. So here I'll write it below 210 minus 15. So 210 doesn't have a sign. Let's give it a plus sign. It's understood, it's a plus sign. So here again signs are different, isn't it? 210 has a plus sign, 15 has a minus sign. When signs are different, your quotient is always negative. So now let's divide the numbers. 210 divided by 15. 15 ones are 15 minus, this is 1, 11 minus 5 is 6. I bring down 0, I have 60. 15 fours are 60 minus, so I've got 14. So the other number, we have found out the other number to be minus 14. So with this, children, we come to the end of this exercise. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining exercises. Thank you, children. Hello students, I have a quiz here for you. This is on integers division. So take out your books and your pen. After each question, write down your answers. At the end of the video, all your answers are there. So all the best, do well.